Hi, I'm Cindy with the Pulse of San Diego, and I'm here with the fabulous Allison Andrews from Fashion Week San Diego. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to our little home.
I love this place. It's so cute. There's a lot going on in here.
Yes.
Well, I'm so excited. I know you're going to be giving us the inside scoop on what's going on for Fashion Week this year, the full week of events. Yeah. But before we get into that, I really wanted to talk about you. A lot of people know you for Fashion Week, but they don't know you that you are a business consultant and you've been helping entrepreneurs for a long time.
Yes.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about that and get your story.
Okay, cool. So I guess I'll start at the beginning. When I first started my business, APA Business Consulting, I didn't know I was starting a business. Honestly, Cindy, I liked what I did. I was helping out some buddies. I was getting free pairs of jeans. I thought I was living the life. Yeah. And then I started to get smart about my business and make a real decision to do it full time. And that's when I jumped off and developed more of a system and an approach and how we do business as. And here we are today.
Well, and I heard a rumor that Fashion Week was started in your living room.
It was.
Is that right?
It is. It's absolutely right.
It's a passion for you. So tell us how you got involved in Fashion Week and what came up with, how did you come up with the inspiration for that?
Sure. Well, like you said, it was one of those mornings where you're having a cup of coffee and you're hanging out at your dining room table. This time it was my coffee table. And at that time with APA Consulting, I had been doing a lot of fashion events for clubs and restaurants. The whole reason why I started even doing fashion events, it was done as a strategic way to increase business and to help my clients. And then all these clients and all these people need the same thing. There needs to be something bigger and better to help grow this community. And together, when you look at it, and also at the time I had been volunteering at LA Fashion Week, El Paseo, I've done fashion weeks, I had an understanding of them, I knew intimately how they work, I'd been guest of them. It was like one of those moments, or it was like an aha moment where we need our own Fashion Week. Now people with an event like Fashion Week San Diego are getting the exposure and getting the education and getting the understanding that, oh, you mean there are international manufacturing companies in San Diego? Yeah. And they've been here for over 30 years. Yeah. And this isn't new, you know? And you start educating about an industry that maybe people haven't had the access to. They're coming around.
Well, so one of the things, I know you're going to give us the scoop on every night of what's going on, but I want to kind of talk a little bit about the differences from last year to this year, because there's phenomenal things going on, and I'm really excited about it, loving the fashion as I do. So I want to talk a little bit about those differences. First of all, I mean, it's going to be at the Pavilion at Broadway Pier, which is amazing.
It's a huge space. I mean, it used to be a cruise ship terminal. So
from 1913.
I know. So, but when you put that in scope, like when I tell people, the best way I can explain it to you is imagine a cruise ship pulling up and this building being the length of a cruise ship and able to take all the luggage, all the food, all the booze, all the people, all the that goes onto that boat and off that boat. It has to be that big of a building to control all that and house all that. This is a huge event. I mean, even last year our numbers were way less than this year, and we were still the largest fashion event in Orange County or San Diego. This year we're running even ahead of ourselves on that one.
Well, how many people are you expecting?
This year we're expecting, our goal is 5,000.
Oh my gosh. And how many did we have last year?
We had 2,500 on our big runway night.
So almost doubling.
We're doubling easily.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, and everything across the board has either doubled, tripled, or quadrupled.
Well, and I know too that you had one runway show last year. You're going to have 3.
Triple growth,
which is amazing.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the night that it starts.
So Monday we do a sponsor appreciation dinner. Tuesday we do the same thing. We do a kickoff, that champagne toast. You've done it. You got here, and it's intimate. It's with their colleagues, their other designers who, if anyone gets it, they all get it. And it's nice to see them all come together in that moment, and it really sets the tone for all of us for what's to come. It's the perfect kickoff. But Wednesday is when we open it up to everybody to enjoy with us, with the art and beauty behind fashion, which is spectacular. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday are runway shows, and then we close with our trunk show on Sunday.
Well, and you have 26 designers, but you have like 100 people that wanted to be in Fashion Week this year.
Oh yeah,
like global designers.
Yes,
too.
This year we had over 100 appliques and or applications come in, and what's really impressive about that is it just shows how many people want the opportunity and want to be part of this. And I don't know about you, I don't sign up to be a part of things that I don't believe in or don't think is actually going to produce a benefit to me. So that was really great to see the people know how beneficial this was for the designers, and see that and hear that and feel that now they want to be part of it. So from that 100, they go through a 3-point interview, and we got it down to our 28. And what's neat about our Fashion Week is, if anybody ever had a debate that this was not done for the right reasons or with authenticity, right there, that would tell you. If I had 100 people and I wanted to get rich, I would have let all of them show.
Exactly.
You know, we got it down to 28 because we base our Fashion Week around quality, authenticity, and people that really want to make this a career and have probably the most ability to make it a career because of their branding, their quality, their vision, their construction, things that really matter that I think we've kind of moved away from in the industry. You know, we're getting caught up on more ego and press and who can buy what slot. It's about
supporting the community.
Yeah.
And the designers.
Yeah.
And it's being there for a good cause.
Absolutely. And you know, as a designer, if you're emerging, where are you going to show? Good luck trying to get in New York. You know, LA is expensive, and you know, LA, a lot of the industry doesn't even really embrace LA. Where do you go? And Fashion Week is now that alternative where we are saying, if you're an emerging designer, this is your home. Come hang out with us. Come show here.
I know that you are having some differences this year with the app. I know that's a big deal. Let's talk about your app. If people haven't downloaded it, they need to.
Yeah, please do. The app is really cool. We love technology. We are all about digital marketing. I'm Instagramming. I got my phone out. You know, I'm tweeting as we're doing this. But our app is really cool because at the end of the day, anybody can throw on a great show, right? And trust me, our show is kick-ass. It's fun. But here's the deal. If you're a designer, it's great to be the cool kid. It's great to throw the fashion show. The photos are great. The hype is great. The people coming up to you being like, oh, it was so amazing. I mean, you can't replace that. It's amazing. But if you're not selling and you're not getting buyer feedback, what do you really get out of it other than the you know, the hype? Exactly. Which is still, you still need marketing. You still need press. That's all good, and we love that. But having this app, we're now allowing our audience to have a lot of control and a lot of power. We now allow the audience to actually give real-time feedback to those designers. So as an audience member with our app, as you're watching the runway show and you're seeing these garments come down, you actually can score the designer and say, you know, I wouldn't wear that. It's really cool to watch come down the runway. I'm totally entertained, but there's no way I'd be able to wear that out to the grocery store or to my office.
Real-time feedback.
Or the opposite. I can't wait to get that in my closet. I am definitely I'm buying that. That is meant for me. That is it's singing my name. I have to wear that. And that is so important as a designer because ultimately the people in our audience, because we do have a mixed crowd, our event is open to industry and general public. Ultimately, it's a consumer event, and the consumer is what sets the demand for buyers. There's a trend in business that has moved away from the buyer telling the consumer this is what you need to buy, and consumers with digital and social media and Pinterest and all this are saying, no, I really am looking for lime green sandals because that's what I want, and they're going to find it. So the consumer has a lot of power, and in our event we definitely see that through with the app.
I love it. And also the designers are going to win.
Yes.
There's going to be one designer that's going to win based on
the feedback.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the audience is, you know, essentially depending on the designer that scores the highest in the categories, we want to reward that too. And we also want to encourage the audience to help participate. And by doing so, we actually award a first, second, and third place to the designers based on what came in through the app, which is really neat. It's really fun. I know.
So tell us how people can get involved. Tickets are on sale. They're going like hotcakes. So get your tickets now. Yeah. But tell us where we can go to find out more information.
You know, the number one thing with Fashion Week San Diego is just interact with us. Get connected with us. You know, go to the website, fashionweeksd.com. Connect with us on social media. We're extremely active. We're extremely communicative. There's constantly free workshops or seminars or ticket giveaways or pop-up location events that we're doing where, you know, come support us. Come play with us. At the end of the day, an event like this is quite an undertaking. It's very expensive to produce.
Takes a year.
It takes a year to put together. And if people want to see the fashion industry grow, or if they even want to support the arts and entrepreneurship, this is that event. So buying a ticket is the number one thing you can do to validate that you want an event like this. showing up. And then, you know, depending on where you are in your life, if you see that you would like to have a higher value or a higher stake, that's always an opportunity with sponsorship, or even, you know, looking to become part of our little insane little team here. We're always looking for that.
Well, and then you also have been so kind to offer my viewers a promo code.
Yeah.
As well for 50%
you have the biggest one.
Tickets.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
So if you use, when you're buying your ticket, if you use the code FWSD in all caps, Loves Pulse SD, all caps, you'll get 50% off any ticket.
And we have to talk about the dogs, because I'm a big dog lover, and I know you are too. And that's a new thing from last year to this year. Tell us about that.
I sit on the board of Rancho Coastal Humane Society, and I've been volunteering and being a donor there for, God, 10 years since I've lived in San Diego, and they're a very big part of my life, and I have animals that I've rescued from there and saved and all that good stuff. And when you have a venue like Fashion Week San Diego, and even though our designers are our biggest benefactor, and honestly that is the charity, is the designer, we have such an opportunity to put other people in front of this audience and help other organizations. And we've never done this, like you said. So this year we thought we'd try it out with something that I'm comfortable with and I know very intimately, like I know Fashion Week, and that's Rancho Coastal Humane Society.
Oh.
So what
the dogs are going to be on the runway?
So what we're doing is just, you know, a portion of all beverage sales every night, every day, goes back to Rancho Coastal. So they're going to get money from our audience, which is cool by default. You know, you're gonna have a drink anyways, why not help out a doggy at the same time?
Exactly.
Okay, and then Friday night of our runway shows, we're actually gonna put on the runway adoptable dogs, and hopefully we'll have 100% adoption rate. It would be amazing.
So you have to be there at Fashion Week to check all this stuff out.
Oh my gosh,
have to.
Every night's so different, every designer is so different, and I think if anybody went last year, you know the quality of people we put on the runway. And we have 3 days, average about 13 designers each night, ranging from all different categories with all different viewpoints and design aesthetics. It's going to be visually amazing.
Well, and the trunk show is where you buy it, so you got to come on Sunday, because that's where you get the product.
Hey, well, I got smart this year. You want your VIP gift bag, you're coming Sunday to pick it up.
Because you do the first 100 people?
Every VIP ticket holder gets one, but you don't get that VIP gift bag until Sunday. We're actually going to have this year a check-in booth that just all they do is VIP bags at Sunday's shopping day, because we've grown so much. And because there's so many days of runway show, we don't want somebody to not get their VIP gift bag because they didn't come one night and someone took it off a seat. So it's done with a very smart reason. You know, people want their VIP gift bags, and they get a little nutty if they don't get them. So we want to make sure everybody got their VIP gift bag. Yep.
Well, thank you so much. We're so looking forward to it. We're going to be doing a series of videos, so we're going to be showing some other aspects of Fashion Week, so we look forward to that. But we will see you next time, and you heard it here first on The Pulse.
That's
Thank you, Allison.
Thank you. You're so cute.